Streaming. It's Sunday. Hope everybody's doing good. Right now I am farming these guys down here. I'm gonna pull one up here. There we go. These guys have the tattoos and the black war paint. Looks very cool together. This guy is who you want to get if you want the tattoos. If you find this orc, you'll be able to get the tattoos. For some reason, that transfers to like his gang, so he has you know, savages. I gave him those because I wanted to farm, you know, the dual axe guys, and hopefully find a guy with dual swords, and you know, finally, I'm trying to get like a necromancer, of course. That would be pretty nice to add to my collection. Sorry, excuse me. Trying to do something real quick. Alright. So I'm going to let this guy take us down. And we're looking for a trickster. I've found a couple already with the decoys, but you know, for some reason or another, they did not cheat death. So trying to find another one. Welcome to the broadcast. Anyway, back for another day. If you like what I do, please leave a like. You know, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Comments are welcome. Another guy with immune to curse too early. It's always sad because it's always the cool ones. Might be nice to farm him later though. He has defenders. Defenders are great if you want a slayer or a berserker or a tank.
This is truly a cursed place.
For now, but we will bring light back to Mordor.
Same thing with the savages. If you want an assassin, a slayer, or a berserker, those are excellent choices for that.
I've got it.
Tank is kind of up for debate with them, mostly because, you know, tanks rely on being able to, you know, use that regeneration skill, and, you know, savages don't really have, like, a high pool of health to begin with. If you're looking for, like, the highest health, you want the defender. Well, we're looking for a trickster, so we do need the savage for that. We got a beastmaster. Not even good stats either. Terrible. Alright, we gotta try to get him back to that spot. When you're farming orcs, the easier it is to get them away from their gang, or the gang away from them rather, the better. Don't want any interruptions. I think he's back where he should be.
How do you keep going, Calibrible?
You know the answer to that.
Gotta go a little deeper in. On Xbox, I had made a Crimp Stormbringer, and I was hoping to make something similar on PlayStation, but I was thinking it would be more interesting to have either a Baghead or the Iron Mask guy.
You like that? Here it comes!
I think some people call him Iron Head. It's kind of like I guess a joke on the man with the iron mask.
Say goodnight.
Oh, now he's gonna promote me and everything.
Oh, this guy's a trickster. Where'd he go? That's good. Okay. So, let's see if, this goes how it's, supposed to. We gotta let him take us down twice. And then we can finish him off with the growl.
It's a bloody time!
Well, unfortunately, because I have made a machine already, this playthrough, I'm gonna have to do like a whole nother playthrough to get like my final goal, which is to have a machine body with either a Baghead or the Iron Head. Which honestly, I think the Iron Head would be cool because then it's almost like an Iron Man version of an Orc. Iron Orc. What would be the Orc equivalent of Tony Stark?
A feast. I cannot smell what is being cooked, and for that I am grateful.
Alright, unfortunately, I have to let him kill me again.
Why move it?
I am Rangers!
Forgot. Move over there. Let's see your car.
Enough!
Now, I've got to clean up your mess again.
No, Frodo, this pipeweed is strong. Oh, man. I always wonder if technically them promoting counts as one interaction. But then again, it's always safe to let them kill you twice. The only game where, like, dying is beneficial to you in the long run. But, it's like your death is a Zenkai boost for the Orc, almost. If you want to get, like, in Dragon Ball Z terms.
A feast is close by. I can already hear their infernal singing.
Fool, defeating an Orc only makes him stronger. It's really hard to do. Hey, it's hard to do voices on the on a cheap mic. If I can ever actually monetize this channel, then I can actually put some money back into getting a decent setup. I might actually be able to fix my laptop too. Then I can have access to, you know, or rather I can stream my like Xbox stuff too.
Look at me! Over here! No! Look at me! No, no, no!
No, no,
Look
no!
at me.
Look at me! I think that's decided that... I don't know if these are more Australian or more English.
Just die!
I'm sure I'm gonna get hate for that.
I've got a feeling this ain't never gonna end.
I guess that's supposed to be a sort of Cockney British person. Well, I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. There was an kind of an emergency IRL thing. Nothing like crazy, but I had to step away for a sec. What was I doing? Right, so now I'm, of course, as the title says, I'm looking for a trickster because I want to make something new. Hey, thank you. My week is actually great. Yep. Hoping everybody had a great week, too. It's a little bit tough out there. Good, good. Where's this guy? I've been trying to get this guy to stay in one of two places that are easier for for farming, which is near the Hater Towers. Oh, what is this now? That is funny. Oh, wait. Did I let this guy... Okay, yeah, he did kill me twice. I don't know why, I kind of just wasn't paying attention. That's what I was doing. I got a call. And, I had to, like, step away from the controls for a second. So, exactly. So we're gonna make this guy, hopefully anyway, into the baghead.
A feast is being
which
held.
Means that, you know, he'll have that, literally a bag over his head from being crushed by a Graug. Because for some reason that makes sense. Oh, well, so if you want to use Tricksters for decoys, you need to be able to have a, you know, a head that would be coded as non-unique, basically, in a way. Or, well, unique in the sense that, how do I put this? It's allowed to be used multiple times without the game slowing down. So, see, what would happen is, if I... Say I pulled one of his decoys up here and let that decoy kill me. If I were to recruit him then, and then put him in my garrison, that decoy's head would then disappear. Now the reason being is because the head is not, how do I put this? It's not like unique in a sense, which I know that doesn't really make sense, but hear me out, right? So yeah, if you have something, say like a bag head or the blight head, it won't glitch the game. It'll like run as if everything is normal. Yeah, please do. That's actually the reason I made that video on Crimp. That's got 50k views. That's like my most viewed video, and the reason I made that was so people would know how to make, how to stack, the scars. Alright, so hopefully this guy will work out. Oh wow! All right, I'm meeting heavy resistance. Oh yeah, no problem. Helping people know how to play this game was part of the reason that I started playing this game on my channel and putting up videos. No point in, you know, hoarding information if I'm not going to share it. Alright, I've been trying to master this thing I found out. Somebody showed me, where if you... Alright. Ah, well, whatever. Now, we just let him do his thing.
You're dead. Here it comes. Now, get up, move on. Stupid ranger.
There we go.
Gonna cut you down.
Get over here. Damn. Ah, so that's a good question. If they have immunity to beasts, you either want to be able to... Well, hopefully they have a daze. If they don't have a daze, then you have to terrify them. Which, mostly they have this kind of weird... I guess the best way to describe it is they have kind of like this gauge almost. Think of it as like a percentage meter. And it's like, once they hit a certain percentage of like terror or whatever, they like flee. So you have to like doing things like brutalizing the other orcs. You know, literally with the stealth brutalize thing. That fills that meter. The other thing that does it is raising the dead when you become Wraith Talion. So if you just raise the dead repeatedly, it will actually cause some captains, as long as they're not like, what's the thing though? There's like one title that's like the unflappable, or something like that or whatever, where it's like they're immune to fear basically, and they can't be made, they can't be terrified. There's like a list somewhere. Well, that's, no, Enraged by Undead, on the other hand, like, I gotta wonder if that overrides it, but I'm pretty sure even then, if you do it enough, it might terrify them. You would have to test that. Alright, hold on, we gotta get rid of this. Alright. So normally, if I wasn't online, I would test this with, you know, by using the garrison method, which would be like taking something out of the garrison. But I don't really feel like messing with this right now because I'm trying to see if he will actually come back. So we're going to actually keep farming using this guy. And we're going to see if his spot gets filled. Enraged by Undead is not a very common trait, at least to my knowledge, and at least for me either, although I do get it, you know, every once in a while. You'll find more of them. This game is really random too, like things that you think will be like almost unobtainable will then sometimes be like, you know, you'll get it back to back or something. It's very strange. He's got comb over. Well, the reason I'm doing the savages is because, or eventually I want... Sorry. Jeez. Alright, so the reason I'm doing the savages is because I want to be able to make the, Stormbringer, kind of like the one that I had on Xbox. So sort of like a Crimp 2.0. And then I figured out how to kind of make a video. Actually, and that's the thing that I forgot to do. Hopefully I saved enough of that video. I probably messed up. I probably didn't save fast enough. But that's okay. Worst case scenario, I'll make another video kind of like the one I had made for Crim. Because that one was weird. I kind of just happened to have footage that I had taken of the Orcs intros because I thought they sounded cool. And then yeah. Is that what? Is that air? Is what air? Do you hear something? Huh. I don't know. There are other people in the house, so you might be hearing somebody else's TV or something. I apologize if there's any background noise. Hopefully that helps. You know, the other thing too with this game is sometimes you will hear like weird little whispers in the background. They're like ambient. So it could have been that too. Just drank a drink. Drank and drink? Sorry. Wow. I can't believe I just... Wow. Oh, man. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead. That's a good question. Mostly just for, well, I do want to make a 7 immunity Stormbringer, and I want the Lithlad title, if possible, or the Manhunter title. Mostly because they have the swords. The Manhunter title would be cool because he has that cool mask. And, I mean, come on. A Stormbringer with dual swords and then the mask would look pretty sick. But worst case scenario, the Lithlad title is nice too. You really like the cook. Is it because is he the one that has the little, like, rat fork, too? Or does he just have the, like, bag with the ingredients and he's kind of looks dirty from cooking? I think he might have the rat fork if he's a frontline warrior, possibly. Huh. That's interesting. Wait, do they actually... If they have Rat Chaser as a title, do they actually chase the rat? Because that would be interesting. Wait, what? You know what's funny? I was like, what did I even get? Oh, you know what? Hey, he didn't get replaced, so, he might actually come back. That's cool. Oh, I got the Grim, yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. He doesn't have great stats, though, so we're gonna keep going.
Are we making a difference?
Not here.
Yeah, we're gonna do one more. That's the thing, though, because, you know how it is. I don't want to, just not do anything for 25 minutes. So we're gonna keep, doing this. Hopefully that doesn't mess everything up, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, the helmet on the archers does look pretty awesome. It's also funny because that particular helmet gives a very Castle Crashers vibe.
It's gonna get me promoted.
Honestly, the best classes for the archers are literally just the marksman class and then the destroyer. To me, anyway, I think the destroyer is a good one because it sorry, excuse me. It gives them instant access to, what's it called? You know, explosive shot. Otherwise, that's something that kind of, like, can be random, I think, or might be based on, class. I think the Eagle Eye, for instance, that's a class that will get, like, explosive shot or something like that. Which is pretty awesome on a marksman. But, yeah, most things like Berserker kind of is bad on... Yeah, Tracker is the worst class. Ask anybody. Oh yeah, this guy is 100% coming back. He has not been replaced yet. That's gonna be good. And then we'll just start, we'll clone him. Yeah, to me... that is kind of sad. The best class to me is a tie between, I gotta say, the tank and the berserker. Tanks are fun to train. Berserkers are, I feel like, are the hardest to train, unless you get unless you get lucky, like I did, and you got what's the thing? Archer. Oh yeah, range proof or whatever, and yeah, arrow proof. I'm sorry. Wow, arrow proof and execution proof. Tanker destroyer, huh? I do like destroyers are cool mostly because they have that ability to throw down so much of you know, that AoE effect. And it's not like you really can't do much about that other than just roll away from it.
Dying.
Yeah, see, this guy, the only reason I'm trying to keep him around the towers is because his dudes will like travel. Oh,
Perhaps
he moved
we
on
should
his
stop
own.
dying.
Sometimes that happens. Okay, yeah, that's true too. I mean, I kind of forget about them sometimes. The only problem with the Slayers though is that they don't have immunity. They don't have access to like frost immunity. So what you need, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, no, I don't care. If you can find frost immunity on the Slayer, or I'm sorry, frost immunity. If you can find the frost and rage on the Slayer, I mean, since they can't have frost proof without going to 1.0, your best bet is to get frost and rage if you can't do that. Because then at that point you can just, you know, they get enraged whenever you try to hit them with the frost. Sorry, that was long-winded, but trying to think off the top of my head what the hell I wanted to say. Thank you, thank you. Talking while you're streaming is hard. It's like, you're like, okay, I just have to be entertaining, and then you're like, oh man, what do I even say? Ladies and gentlemen, it's tough. It's tough and it's easy at the same time. I like to run my mouth though, and then, you know, but then it's like, when it comes to this, I'm just like, what do I say? That has gang of savages, that would be... Yeah, that's true. I don't even know if I do have another, one with that. What do we get over here, too? Ah! He would be so cool if he didn't have immune to curse. This would be great. Why couldn't he just have execution proof? What is wrong with you? You're bad. That's just like... Kick me in the teeth, why don't you? That's like being in the mosh pit and somebody doesn't offer to pull you up. It's not cool. Does Grim have anything? What does old Grim have? Grim has nothing. He has nothing but pain. And cool horns on his head, on his helmet. They look like they're attached to his head, kind of. It's pretty funny. Oh, alright, this guy. Look, and he's right over there. Oh, but you know what? He doesn't have, Yeah, that's true. I can't... It's a Gmail recruit him. Oh, does he not? Yeah, oh no, he does. You know what though? I don't want to risk doing anything that'll mess up this guy coming back. So if I recruit him, it might mess up him coming back because I'm interacting with another orc. Oh, nice. This guy has them anyway. What's he doing? Dude, this guy. Oh, what the hell? Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up.
A feast is close by. I can already hear their infernal singing.
I've already attempted to get like 2 other tricksters to cheat death, and nothing's worked so far. Okay, good. Thank you. Could use some what's that word that I'm looking for? Some positive energy. That's the word. Well, that's 2 words. Sorry. You know what I mean. Ah, okay. Good, good. Oh, whoops. Goodbye. I will. We're gonna find the manhunter. Hey, you know what? If we find that one, maybe we'll end oh, treasure rat. Shadow of War is excellent. We're farming for a trickster right now, or rather, we're waiting for a trickster to cheat death right now, and farming as we go. You should check this game out. Oh, this guy looks cool. Yeah, he only has poison proof though. Let's keep going. Huh.
I cannot go on like this.
Yeah, he does look pretty cool. Wait, where is the other guy we were farming?
We will go on until our
Why? What do you got on your team? It'd be cool if you could get the Scorpion through through promotions. Yeah, Nightbringer is awesome. Nightbringer, if you can get it. Baga. No, honestly, if you can get Nightbringer as a trickster, you have basically a Stormbringer printer. Write that note down. If you can get a Nightbringer, and then give them a head scar, you know, like Ironhead or or the baghead, you basically have carte blanche to just keep printing orcs that can become Stormbringer. That is, of course, if you don't mind them having a, you know, a bag for a head, or, you know, kind of looking like the Scarecrow, or, you know, the orc version of Tony Stark, Iron Orc. You can do anything in this game. You can literally do anything you want in this game. Well, the funny thing is, too, is like, if you're using like the head scar glitch to like farm decoys for the Tricksters, you get this funny occurrence where you have like, say you have the iron head for the orc, and then you get like the manhunter. You'll still get that opera mask, and it'll be fused into that like iron head, which just looks super sick. This game has some of the best combinations for like cosmetics, just by accident. Sorry, my jaw like feels kind of weird today. Normally I do a lot of talking. Got a question for you. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Finally, something that I can do while I'm streaming. Answer questions. Oh, hey, celebration. 33 episodes, and I finally have an audience that will ask me questions. Shout out to... Man, your name is literally all question marks and then 7-6. But shout out to you for helping out with, you know, the conversation lately.
I just hear something. It's your end.
Yeah, basically. That's weird. I'd have to check. I'd have to check in the studio. What does it say under the warning thing? Is it like a trade? It might be a copyright thing where you like. Oh, it's like a okay.
That's the ranger. Looking to die?
Oh wait, no, he was talking about something else. I think.
I don't like the sound of that. Get back here, worm!
That's weird. Did that guy just run? Aw, he ran away. He's getting help. We gotta get out of here. See, that's the other reason I haven't been trying to farm him. Unless we're at the Hater Tower. He will, or his grunts will just run back to him. That's weird. Why wouldn't... What does that mean? Aw, fuck this. Come on. Oh, you know, I've never actually had them say that to me. I think my stuff might get on the main page. I think the only reason that they might be doing that was, it shouldn't stop you from getting views. I mean, what are you uploading that could stop you from getting on the main page? I mean, are you uploading, like, stuff that would be copyright? Wait. Oh, you make no content. That's weird. What kind of... That doesn't make any sense. YouTube is probably, like, glitching out. YouTube, like, is weird like that. It'll just not work or whatever. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully, does the mic sound good or bad? What's up with that? Thank you. Oh man. No, I don't know. I always feel like I'm just gonna like just bust out into like a bad impersonation or something at some point. Start playing as Al Pacino. You know, when I have this ring of power... Alright, I'm not gonna... Don't worry, I'm not gonna yell into the microphone. 59 notifications. Are you... What are you posting? Or like, you're not actually, are you like commenting on stuff and they're just like,
Small path to a sweet promotion. I love it when things go my way.
I'm not reading all that. Yeah, do not read that. I don't know. YouTube is weird sometimes, like, it punishes you if you're, like, a small content creator, or, like, you know... What's that? It's a whole... Yeah, it's a whole... They're sending you essays. They're sending you legal documents about why you can't post anymore. And so it's like, I think you have me confused with somebody else. You're over here. Huh, dang it, YouTube.
This is a battle.
Quit sending me letters.
If we are moving in the right direction, it matters not.
Or no, you don't even post like comments or anything like that. They just literally have you confused for somebody else, probably.
How ever can I thank you for my promotion.
If you get a box from YouTube, that would be very strange. I'm very concerned about that. That'd be funny. They just send you like a plaque. They think you're, yeah, they just send you a plaque. They think you're a completely different channel. Like, congratulations on like, you know, 1 million subscribers. But please stop posting, you know, I'm trying to think of like a joke that would be, I don't know, I don't want to like, make a joke at your, see, that's like, I have such a hard time even making jokes. I'm too lighthearted. I feel like I might, you know, I'm over here like grinning like an idiot because I'm just like, nah, you can't. It wouldn't even make sense. It's like if you were posting like, you know,
of the life you had.
There was a time when I thought of them every day.
fucking trying to think of a good example. All the papers in the box, one note, read it. And it's not even like, you know, it's like a magazine, like, it's letters clipped out of a magazine, you know, glued to the thing. It's old school style, like Stalker, 90s style stuff. It's like, where did you even get magazines? They don't really even print those anymore. Actually, they do. I'm lying. Saw a magazine a week ago.
Oh, I like this. I'd almost forgotten how much slaughtering man swine warms my
It's like, I'll get, like,
heart.
ads for, like, I don't know, like, they'll post ads for, like, TPUSA, and I'll be like, why the fuck do why should I see this shit? And then, like, you know, but, I don't know. They'll, like, fucking, I'll get, like, hate brigaded for being like, you know, maybe we should, like, not fucking be, like, you know, mean-spirited to other people. Yeah, I'll just make it, like, a very, like, lukewarm statement. Because, like, I mean, I just started this to, like, game, and then, like, one time I, like, posted a video where I was just like, yeah, man, it's, like, kind of, like, to me, it goes against the spirit of gaming to just be like, you know, we should, like, force out other people, because, like, you know, what the fuck, D&D was, like, you know, all about inclusivity. People love that shit. And then, you know, you have fucking, like, dickhead people that will, like, take advantage of, like, all the good that gaming has done to, like, people, like, nerds, literally, for instance, people that have been, like, you know, picked on in high school and stuff like that, that have made those communities kind of, like, feel like, a little bit more whole, and then people take advantage of those people. I know, yeah, I know. I try not to be political on this shit, but it's like, the shit that goes on lately, like, it just fucking pisses me off, and, like, I just kind of get sick of, like, keeping my mouth shut about stuff. It honestly makes me feel, like, paralyzed to, like, not be able to speak my piece because, you know, somebody might fucking, like, you know, send me, you know, figure out where I live or something and send me a death threat. Yeah, I've been bullied too, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it makes you feel like a certain type of way, like you have to be kind of like almost ruthless, and then like once you, like, I went to therapy and, like, you know, I did a little mushrooms, so but yeah, see, if you haven't been bullied, but like say you may have known somebody that's bullied, ask them about that experience. It feels like it almost like paralyzes you. But like, you know, if you can break that shit, you know, you just kind of like you can kind of almost push past anything. Martial arts kind of helps that. I always tell people to try martial arts if they can. Huh. So I'm very talkative today. I've been keeping stuff bottled up, but mostly because I feel like you know, in spite of current events, people have started to realize that things can be better for everybody, but we need to be like, people need to like band together. Oh man. Oh yeah, imagine like if somebody told you like years ago that we were gonna, that like they were just gonna like fucking mess up, like, you know, just start bombing boats, and then like you know, bomb the capital of Venezuela to provide like a distraction while they like took the leader. Fucking like, people would be like, you're talking about like, that's like Mad Max, that's like, that's what happened in like that's what happened in what's that movie? You're talking about the thing in Avatar. I wish it were a joke. I wish a lot of things in this country were a joke. But, you know, I grew up in the 90s, so I saw, like, I had access to a lot of stuff, like, what is it, like, people that, like, had seen, you know, like, how bad things were, how bad things can get, and, they were kind of like, yeah, you can do better things if, like, you uplift the working class. But it's like, this country kind of, like, forgot about that. And then they decide to be like, yeah, you need to, like, devote your life to working for the good of the rich. And it's bullshit.
This world.
That's gross.
Is blood and smoke and steel.
This world
Shouldn't do
is
that.
ours for the taking. It is ours to set free.
Oh, man. I don't want to think about that. It's fucked up. I don't know. So, some of the worst things, it's funny, you remember the worst things when, like just out of nowhere. The human mind is a fascinating thing. Sorry, I was trying to remember what I was doing. But I was reading all the comments. Wow. The most comments I've ever had in one video. Feels like an actual community is forming here. Alright, I was trying to figure out where that guy had went, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's oh, and I guess the guy with the other guy with the savages died. That's not good. Whoops. Alright, so we gotta go to this, this outpost. He's deader than Disco. That orc was terminated. Come on, move faster, Talion. Oh man. That's an L for him. Good reference. The plot.
The alarm.
Oh man, you know what I was just thinking too?
And a cry of terror.
I spent all that time talking. I could have been on pause, and that would have counted towards that guy coming back. What a waste. Tony's dead. I don't know yet. What would be the equivalent of the orc version of Tony Stark? Would it be Tony the Learned One, or would it be like? I feel like there's an orc name that starts with T that I'm not thinking of course. Tony the Machine. Yeah, you know what? That basically would be it. We just need to make an orc with the iron head next. Hopefully this dude comes back with the bag head. That one kind of makes them look like the Scarecrow if they have the right setup, to me anyway. And of course, a baghead with a machine body would be cool, but we need multiple playthroughs for all of the different combinations of machine-bodied orcs you can make. You can do Blight Head, you can do Machine Head, or not Machine Head, sorry. What's it called? Although technically the Machine's head does count as like a special, like unique head. I have like a ton of different videos on my channel already of like different kinds of orcs that you can make. Actually, and if you play the DLC, the one with Eltariel, you get a chest at the end of that, and it'll have all the DLC orcs in there. And 3 of them, or I'm sorry, what is it? 2 of them are kind of important, mostly because of what they can do. And one of them is the Digger. That guy, Galm, he has purple tattoos. Exactly, that's how you make the purple skin Dologs. It looks like they're just wearing a big purple bodysuit. It's very funny. What was I gonna say? So yeah, that's 1. And then actually 2 is, what's the guy that just yells, boom. Very funny. Yeah. Flint. Now, Flint, he's a very specific shade of green. I know, you can do better than that, though. Come on. You gotta reach.
Turn off that alarm! It'll drown out his screams! And I really want to cherish him this time! Just the man!
That's why you gotta read. You gotta study. Fucking smarts comes from fucking just actually, like, see things happening. Ah. So, like... Nice. Tasty. Oh shit, he found me. Where are his guys? Ah, there we go. Won't let me pull them for some reason. What does that mean? That's a card game, isn't it?
It was dark and... You're a stupid maggot! That now you That'll leave him alone! You like this? Rot him! Blood on the chalk!
Alright, there we go.
They can't turn me down for a promotion now.
That's something I would ask a teacher or like a college professor about. I'll tell you, you would have to look at like the etymology. You would have the etymology. I might be thinking of the wrong word. Look, you would have to like go back to the root of go fish and look for what that means. And that's it. But I mean, as far as I can tell, it's just, you know, fishing. It's, and then it's also like the card game. There's, you know, you pair cards together. And then whoever has the most pairs at the end wins. It's an interesting thing to think about, though. If there's one thing in America that has been highly, like, that has been turned into, like,
abominations.
A commoditized thing, it's like doing racism. People, like, go out there, get themselves filmed saying the N-word, and then like people, and then they'll be like, oh no, I was oppressed because I said something ignorant. Please give me money. And it's just like, cool, it's just like, you know, people get like shot for no reason. It's just like, and And like, you're doing antics to fleece people for money. For like over like, you know, because they think they're supporting the First Amendment. Like, I don't know. Exactly. Why are you giving money? Because think about it. Your taxes, they should go to making your life better. But they go, half the time, into subsidies for companies that will charge you way more than they need to make absurd profits at your expense. You work for pennies, basically, on the dollar. I think I literally have a video somewhere, either here or on TikTok, where I, like, talk about, like, look up how much a dollar costs or something like that. Because I was listening to the Kendrick Lamar song, and it made me think about, like, yeah, wait a minute, how much does a dollar cost? Like, actually, how much does a dollar cost out of my day? Like, how much does it cost me to make that money? Like, in hours, if that makes sense. Because, like, I mean, you could drive yourself crazy thinking about it. But at the end of the day, it's like, that's your whole life. The more money you make in this country, the less time you spend, you know, you would think working. And yet some people, like, will just, like, either A, they'll make, like, tons of money and they'll just always be around doing stuff, making people, you know, get stuff done. I know, exactly. But that's what happens in this country sometimes. People get driven crazy. They get driven into a wall. And then it's like you get no relief because, you know, you vote for people that you think are going to, like, you know, get stuff done for you. And then they don't do anything for you. And they tell you, better luck next time. Nah, fuck that. Better luck? Why don't you do something for me for a change, instead of fucking putting money in the pockets of some asshole that's gonna tell me that I gotta pay fucking, I don't know, $10 for a carton of eggs or some shit. Fuck that. If that doesn't make you crazy, that's the definition of probably being crazy already. Yeah, that's the funny thing too. It's just like, people started streaming because, like, they were like, oh man, finally I can find a way to make a little money on the side to finally get out of, like, having to do just, you know, menial work. Because some people are generally, like, funny and they're good, they're, like, entertaining, and then, like, you know, what is it, like, but, you know, those people are trapped because, you know, they didn't have that, like, upbringing of being, like, you know, wealthy. So, you know, they didn't start off with that, like, I'm trying to think of, like, they didn't start off as an aristocrat, like, to go off the D&D, like, starting points. You know what? They didn't start with that extra, like, 4 gold pieces. You know, some of us start off with very little, and, you know, you work yourself up. I don't even have this channel monetized yet, because it takes 4,000 watch time hours, and for some reason it feels like no matter how many views I get, it feels like that needle never goes up. So it's like, you know, you have people that do extreme stuff. Oh. And it sucks, too, that people have to do that. Nobody should have to, like, be so, like, broke that they're, like, just begging for money. On a stream, on the side of the road, any of that. But of course, that's what happens here. We have more than enough money in this, like, in this whole country to, like, fix all that stuff. But instead, they give it to, like, people like Elon Musk. So I can, launch another, rocket that explodes. Fucking idiot. See, now that's a good point too, at least. Because, I mean, like, I feel like most of the time, people aren't gonna, like... It's funny, some people, like, older generations, per se, for instance, will be like, oh no, they're probably just, like, you know, faking that for money. And then it's just like, I'm like, well, I very much doubt that, but, you know, people have these weird biases where they'll, like, see something and they'll be like, oh, I saw that somewhere once, so it has to be true.
This is but a moment in time. I have been fighting this war
which, that we call confirmation bias. And, that's like, fun fact, that's, how Fox News gets people to be scared about things like, you know, those caravans that seem to disappear, like, that seem to always be coming but then never arrive, all that kind of stuff. Aw, man. Like, I never got a degree or anything, but I did kind of go to school for stuff like this, so I do know a little bit about what I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, how production and broadcasting works. It used to be that, like, I know they're gonna say I'm a cruel person, but I don't... Oh, yeah, man. Well, see, the thing that sucks about this is that, like, people don't, like, just decide to be homeless. Something will happen to them, and then, they'll just end up homeless. They'll try to work while they're homeless, so they'll seem, you know, they'll have, like, clothes or whatever, but they'll be, like, living out of their car or whatever. And then it's just, like, you know, maybe they can't keep up with the car payments, they lose the car. It's a vicious cycle. Some people can pull themselves out of that, and then some people end up just like, you know, addicted to like a drug or something. And then, like, you know, they're living in a tent. And, it's just heartbreaking. And, like, we could actually do something about that in this country. We literally generate enough money in taxes, to do stuff about that. But it, like I said, all the money that we could use to actually make not only, like, the working class better, but, like, you know, make it so people don't have to ever be homeless, including, like, working class people. Like, this country could literally be a place where no one lives paycheck to paycheck, but it's not allowed to be, because if it was, then, those, sorry, it's hard to talk really fast all the time. Though, geez, sorry, I'm, like, losing my breath for a sec. Those, like, board members, for instance, when that whole thing with, like, Luigi Mangione went down, and, whatever that fucking healthcare place, whatever, they, like, actually started, like, you know, reimbursing, like paying out claims, the board, I believe, sued them, like, some of the board members or whatever sued them, because they were, like, not upholding the fiduciary responsibility to, like, make as much money as possible for the shareholders. And it's, like, ridiculous that, like, the thing that you pay into, like, in case you have a medical emergency, is just there to, like, suck up all of your money, and then, you know, you can't even use it. They're just like, oh, well, it sucks to be you. We're keeping that money, and you can like rot. It's just like there's nothing good about that.
Tugog.
Video and stream it. Yeah, I mean, like, well, I like the idea of being able. I'm hoping to monetize because then I just get money from like whatever like passive ads they run. That's all I really care about getting. Is like maybe a little extra money here and there to supplement my income. That way, you know, I can, you know, keep up savings and all that stuff. You know, because eventually one day I would actually like to retire. And then do stuff like, I don't know, adventure. I like hiking. What I really like is to get a backpack set up so I could like actually do hiking streams sometimes. That'd be awesome. I would love that. But you know, right now I'm just virtually trekking across Mordor.
This'll be good.
Cool. I mean, like,
intact is proof for
I'm not
more
saying it was
promotion.
cruel. I'm just saying, I don't know if what are we talking about here? Okay. I'm like, what is happening? All right. Well, this man is definitely coming back at some point. Okay. I know, sometimes I'm doing a little 420 myself. So, you know, it's like that sometimes, you know, you just kind of like, I also have A.D.D, so sometimes I get off topic anyway. But, you know, it's all good. That's always a good idea. Sleep always makes things better. Not sleeping enough will drive you crazy. And whenever you plan to, I do appreciate you watching the stream. And it's nice when people watch and keep an open mind. Feel a lot more comfortable when I'm able to like talk to people and like speak my mind. Nice. What kind of couch did you buy? Like leather or regularly upholstered? They're like fancy. Well, that's a pretty nice price for a couch. Couches can be mad expensive. Huh. I'm just waiting for that guy to come back from the dead, so... He's got to be doing that pretty soon. Oh yeah. I'm not much of a drinker. I'm more of a smoker. 420 all day. I tried Frodo, you put in a little pipe weed and then you throw on electric wizard. And then you jam out. That's the life of a wizard. Starting to turn into like Rip Torn a bit at the end. Frodo! Frodo! Close the door! Letting out all the weed smoke! A much different movie. I would love to do that. It'd be nice if somebody just like heard me like doing this stuff and was just like, you know what? I should give this guy a shot at doing voice acting. Instead of Lord of the Rings, it's dude, where's my ring? I have not yet. I do want to see that. Where's my ring, Frodo? Where's your ring, Gandalf? I don't know. Oh, well, that's not how that goes, but whatever. You get the gist. Smoking a bit too much myself. So I was just thinking what it would be like if if Rip Torn was Gandalf instead. But trying to think what would Tim Curry be as like Saruman the whoa! Sorry, I got caught on the chair leg. Oh no, man down. Thinking Tim Curry as Saruman the White would be like, smoking too much pipe weed, Gandalf the White. Sorry, it's hard to remember what he sounds like. Where's the O-log? Oh yeah, there is an O-log singing too. Those guys always sound messed up. It sounds like they're just singing British folk songs. Possibly. We may be talking about two completely different things. That would not be the first time, or the last. Grog is there! Yo, that man is so drunk. He's... I know, right? You would think that he would come back soon. This is just unprecedented. I think he just did. What just happened? Yeah, he's just really drunk. This is the average, like, New Englander after, like, 7 beers. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're drunk again, aren't you, Phil? He's just like, well, guess what? I'm also drunk, and I'm singing. He's not... Dude, he's not even saying anything. He's just rhythmically dancing. He's like, alright, you're done being the drunk guy. I'm the drunk guy now. Woo!
Cannot be allowed to continue. Something must be changed.
I have to imagine this guy has to cheat death sooner or later. It would be a shame if, like, if that just doesn't happen. If I can find one. One of the guys probably does have them. I want this guy to cheat death first. Which I'm hoping will happen soon. But, I don't know, you would think we've been wasting enough time, right?
I'm always being chased. You mean that Uruks? All my life, it's always been after me. It's not fair. So I betray you and mankind. You and the other kinds, is that so bad? I mean, why can't they all just leave me alone?
Oh, man. Guy has a Batman-style story. I'm gonna have a nice day. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching. And make sure to drop a like if you can. It really helps out the stream. That goes to everybody. You know? Trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. Hey, thank you. Have a good one. That's right. And if we can get to 4,000 watch time hours, I can monetize the channel. So that's why I've been streaming, and I will continue to do so, especially if people like it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this regardless, because I need to. Sounded like that guy was singing something about showing feet, which is kind of funny. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just being stupid. All right. Alright, just waiting for an orc to cheat death. And I'm really hoping he does, because if he does, we got ourselves something really nice to farm decoys with. And that is something I'm really excited about. He's the Mystic, and he should come back with a bag on his head because I did crush him with a Graug. Which, if you have not played this game before, that might sound like a completely different language to you. Nope, a Graug is just a very large creature. In this game, Orcs can cheat death. But I'm sure plenty of people know what I'm talking about. Still, anybody's not seen this game before, please check it out. Shadow of War. It's really fun. Yes, I'm pretty sure Netflix bought, what's it called, Warner Brothers. That being said, I have no idea what that means for the fate of, like, the servers for this game. I'm hoping they don't shut those down. But, honestly, it would be nice if, they licensed out, since they probably have control, Netflix that is, has control of the Nemesis system. It would be nice if they were to license that out for, you know, gaming companies of all sizes. You know, that would be huge for like RPGs, all that stuff. Could you imagine playing Dungeons and Dragons like style game? And, you know, it has the Nemesis system, so, you know, the enemies not only adapt, and then, like, you know, sometimes they can, like, come back. You'll have, like, enemies that can cheat death, come back, and then, like, you know, do all that stuff. You know, even if they don't, or, you know, you could have, like, you could have games like, if anybody's ever played Mountain Blade Bannerlord, think of that game with the Nemesis system. Could you imagine the stories that would be created with, you know, if that game had the right setup to use the Nemesis system? And, you know, you could have rivalries between different families. You can have, you know, a nemesis for, you know, for your main character. It would be like having, you know, a Game of Thrones style game. And then speaking of which, like, imagine a Game of Thrones game with the Nemesis system. All the possibilities that would lie with having, you know, access to the Nemesis system, which, again, Netflix should own if memory serves. But, you know, nothing good ever happens for, for people who like, you know, games that, are honestly really good, but, you know, don't seem to get enough respect. Let me say that. Like, I feel like this game was kind of left, half-finished almost. Because there are clearly things that you can do in this game that you need to, like, trick the system into allowing you to do. Like the glitch with the with your grunts promoting and all that stuff. After you have branded them. And then, like, yeah, they're still an enemy, but, like, they clearly have, like, the color of eyes they were branded with. Which, you know, if you have Celebrimbor, they'll have blue eyes. If you're Wraith Talion, they'll have green. And that's actually how you know if the glitch worked. But yeah, this game has plenty of, like, things that, like, I mean, we kind of categorize as glitches because we don't really know what else to call them, but, like, they seem like they're just things that were implemented in to the system, but then cut out last minute because, you know,
You must have been pulled from the vats this morning.
There's stuff that was in the first game that just isn't in the second game. And, you know, allied grunts promoting after killing, like, a Caragor is definitely one of the things that they got rid of that should have been kept in, at least in my opinion. Oh, come on. Yeah, his eyes are open. Ah, I don't like waiting for this. I'm gonna make this more interesting. But I also don't want to get ambushed with, like, because if you get ambushed by another person, that means that your orc that you were waiting for to cheat death is not going to cheat death. It's not good.
It was his time. I was out hunting ghouls. 3 days.
Whenever I want to think of something funny to say, I can never think of anything, but, isn't that interesting? I guess that's why comedians write jokes. And then again, some people are pretty good at just kind of thinking of stuff off the spot. Sometimes, yeah, you just, it's funny, you can't force things. This is now a philosophy podcast. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes we'll, maybe we'll dabble in stuff like that sometimes.
So put your enemy down and take it.
I was like, whoops. Sorry about that guy. He is gone. Gone. I don't like that. Just you wait, followed by the, that was like a very, it's quite the moan, let's just say that. And it was a moan. The orcs are, very strange. Yeah, sorry if anybody's watching me just walk around and jump around. I am just waiting for an orc to cheat death. Then we can continue, pretty much. Because I don't think I have anything more interesting to do. It's snowing out today, and of course, I do not want to go out in this. So, I was like, yeah. In the stream. I'm thinking too, I might stream other stuff too, during the summer. Hopefully, you know, by then I can afford like some kind of setup to like stream outside. 'Cause that would be nice. I tried streaming from my phone before, but like I was in the woods, so it didn't really turn out very well. But the place that I want to stream is kind of like on like an island, so I don't know if the stream would be very good unless I have you know, the camera. It's not like, you know, like an island like you think of like maybe in a Hawaiian island per se, and it's an island in Maine, and it has like a really cool area, and I'd rather than make a video, I'd rather stream it, because there's a really cool boat ride over there. But then I also, like, you know, I don't really like to, you know, I don't really like to stream live when there, you know, are like other people around. So I'm hoping there won't be a lot of people around. Mostly because, you know, I feel weird. I know it's like in public and stuff, but like, you know, I gotta wonder how many people end up on the internet without really wanting to be on the internet. And it's like, you know, I already like I like running this channel, but like I don't really necessarily like showing my face. I haven't done that, so kind of you know, I try to like respect other people's privacy when I can. So like, you know, for instance, like, you know, if I'm like when I was streaming, like doing like a hiking stream, like there was somebody coming and I just pointed the camera at the ground rather than film, and I let them know I was streaming. You know, to me that's just like proper etiquette. Hey, how's it going? I'm just waiting for an orc to cheat death. Thanks for joining the stream. Trying to kill time. See, that's the thing though, it takes like 25 minutes, and I forgot to set a timer, so that's not exactly ideal. I feel like it's gotta be close though, and this guy's definitely gotta be able to cheat death. He survived several orcs, you know, promoting. And rather than him being replaced, his body was kept there. There was a duel instead. This game is weird like that sometimes, though. Like, you'll think an orc is gonna cheat death, and then it'll be like, no, never mind. Actually, we decided that's not possible. Very fickle like that. Oh man. The orc that we're waiting for to cheat death is this guy right here. We're gonna test and see though if he's still coming back. He's getting kind of like, feels like it's taking way too long. Alright, well, he's not replaced yet. I always wonder if there's any way to tell other than that. Like sometimes their eyes will be open, but I don't think that actually means anything, because sometimes they just get replaced anyway. Okay, there we go. You're kidding me. Oh, don't tell me this guy isn't going to be able to cheat death now. This game has been finding unique ways to give me the finger today. And, you know, for like a week now. Like, anytime I don't want an orc to cheat death, they do. But, otherwise, you know, nothing really comes of it. Oh, why is this guy dead? Get out of here. Stupid trait.
True warrior.
Alright, so if he duels somebody, we're good. If he replaces the guy, that means I have to start over again. So, I'll definitely be doing off there. Come on. Yeah! Alright, we still have hope. We still have hope. And what time is it actually? Alright, I usually stream about 3 hours anyway, so we can keep going.
And after we defeat the Dark Lord, what then?
We smoke
Will be free
mad
from corruption. The men and the
ganja.
elves and the dwarves will squabble, and someone else will rise.
Cut you down!
Still laughing to myself about Rip Torn as Gandalf.
Ready to die?
Come on, Frodo, you call that... Come on, Frodo, you call that pipeweed?
It's my lucky
That's weak!
I reckon I'll
We
get
got some of the good stuff.
promotion out of this.
Huh, dang it, Gandalf. Trying to think who... and... There's Hank Hill as Aragorn. Huh. Leave the king alone, Wormtongue. That's it. I'm kicking your ass. Oh wow, he's still in the same spot? Usually they've moved by now. This is good.
These orcs are getting
That's
stronger.
bad. That's bad. That's bad.
In time, they will
No.
join us or fall.
Bad Drake.
You'll not sneak past me. You're gonna die.
Yeah, once you get past... You get 5, like, guaranteed cheat deaths in this game. But once you go past that, it just gets exponentially harder for orcs to cheat death.
With your death, others shall know my name and tremble.
Wow, that guy's excited. Aw, that's sad. You know, it's funny, too. That seems to be a favorite one of orcs around this, sorry, around this, level group. Why'd that thing ping like that? It's like something sees me, but then nothing's there. There's a red gem down there. It's our red gem.
Can't be a spider, that thing. I don't believe it.
Honestly, the best part about farming in this game is just the sheer variety of cool different things you can find. And then you find something really, really, like, you know, what you're looking for. Like, you know, you find, maybe you're looking for a certain style of orc. But your end goal should always be to have 7 immunities on that orc. 8 if you can manage it. To do that, though, most people do the, what is it, the false flame of war, where you burn an orc, as long as they, you know, what is it, you give an orc 7 immunities, you, have fire as the last one, like, or, you know, yeah, you can wait, usually, you can do, like, you know, curse immunity last, obviously. Oh, nice, I've been waiting to get this. Cool. He's a berserker. The only thing that sucks, though, is he has, immune to execution. Anyway, though, so what you're usually looking to do is, get everything but fire. And, curse immunity. Because you want to give them, naturally, curse, usually. A lot of people want to, like, make necromancers, but they also want to have that, you know, that 8 immunity orc. So they will, get them curse immunity and necromancer naturally, and then they will burn the orc, to give them fire 6th, and then they will give them back, you know, the cursed weapons, give them curse immunity as their final one, and then that's how you'll see the ones sometimes where they'll have 0 in the hint. That's an 8 immunity orc. Now, there's one other way to do an 8, but it's like a false 8, and that is to leave beast as the hint, and then you have, or, you know, beast fodder if you can't get rid of it, and then you have beast slayer. So you have 7 immunities, but then you have beast as your hint, or you have beast fodder, and then you have beast slayer. So no matter what, it's basically like having 8 immunities, because as soon as a beast comes at that orc, or, you know, Olog with beast slayer, it's automatically dead. You know, it goes through that quick time animation, or not quick time animation. Sorry, what am I saying? It goes through that little animation of them, like, taking him down. It's always funny that they take, like, a time, that they're able to take time and do, like, an uninterruptible fatality to, like, an animal. It's like, oh, this Graug or this Karagor is going down. And your hits can do nothing to stop me. That's a good time to do damage to them, though, especially if they're, like, tough to beat. Alright, let's see what else we can get. I would really like to get a Manhunter out of this. Because that's my ultimate goal for, like, a Stormbringer. Although, if I can manage to, you know, get that Orc to cheat death, what I would really like is to get, like, a Baghead Stormbringer. But, you know, it'd be funny to have, like, the Manhunter mask on top of the Baghead. Kind of, to me, it would seem kind of like something out of, like a Scarecrow. Looks like a Batman. It is funny how, like, if you really look at all the, you know, the titles they have and everything, you can definitely see the influence of Warner Brothers' other movies and, you know, game franchises in there. I mean, there's one called the Scorpion, and it's an orc with gold armor that, you know, is always a machine, so it can throw the get over here hook, and it has dual swords. Can't really be much more on the nose than that. Oh, that's where he is. He's above me. She's so high, high above me. And take that. Get over here! And, see, if they were smart, they would have put, like, alright, you're gonna fight me, and you're not gonna run away. Alright, good. Sometimes they run away, and then they, like, draw that guy to me. Now, what would have been really cool is if they added in, like, skins for Talion, other than, like, you know, the ones that we already have. Like, imagine having Scorpion as a skin for Talion, and then when you do, like, you know, shadow pull, he just throws, like, the chain and then pulls the orc. That would have been awesome. Ooh. He looks cool. But I don't want to have to get rid of this stuff. Now, what we're really looking for is for this guy to cheat death finally, which I'm pretty sure he will. And then we can, I killed him with the Graug, so he should come back with the Baghead, and then we'll start, you know, making Baghead decoys. And then, once we get a Trickster off of that, we'll save that Trickster for the next playthrough. The next playthrough is when I will make a Baghead machine combo.
Do not lose yourself in the battles when there is a war to be won.
Which means that I will actually have to beat the game, of course. So I will do that on stream. I'll do all the missions. Alright, good. I thought, for a second, I thought maybe it worked. But not yet. Yeah, we just got spotted by that archer. That's the one thing about this game. You have to wait 25 minutes for the orc to cheat death. I don't know why they made that a thing. But, you know, that's how it goes. So, of course, we gotta wait. And, so I've, you know, I've been killing time by, well, getting killed still. does not seem to be going well. Alright, now he's in a mission. It's annoying. What about this guy? Does this guy have anything? No, he does not. No, he does not. I guess we could risk it. Alright, I will be right back. Just gotta use the bathroom. There sat Gandalf, smoking an enormous weed pipe. And then metal, like, stoner metal plays. Oh, it's a shame I don't have, like, a really good setup where I could, like, fucking play, like, music or something. He's playing this game to, like, I don't know, like 2,000 stoner metal. We've never heard any. Check out, what was it? Dreadnought by Sleep. That was like the first stoner metal song I've ever heard. Saint V, this is a pretty good band. Oh no. They're looking right at me. You're taking me apart, Lisa. It's tearing. Your line is tearing? You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Don't you move!
Sir, did you know how stoned you were gaming? I'm in my own home. You don't understand. They shot my PS4. It was John Wick, but he's just a stoner.
Even your measly scalp will be enough to get me promoted.
You went into John Wick's house and shot his PS4, and you stole all of his weed. Where are we gonna get our weed now? We have all of his weed, but now he's gonna come back for it. Just like how like people think that goes, I guess. I don't know.
Next time, we should... Don't. Just don't.
The Pineapple Express seemed pretty accurate by comparison. I'm kidding, of course, I have no idea. Yeah, for legal disclaimers, this is a stream of gaming and comedy variety. Where I attempt to be funny, and we see how that goes. I mostly lean on, you know, doing impersonations. I haven't resorted to making animal noises, so no worries about that.
Well, if it was something, it'd better stay away. You won't escape. Take that. You lot getting tired already?
Oh, and I am making fun of Jim Brewer, if anybody's wondering. That's, I know that ruins the joke, because I have to explain, if I have to explain it, but Jim Brewer is just that, like, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, inconsequential, or, you know, unfunny. As a comedian, nobody's probably really heard of him anymore. So you kind of have to explain who you're making fun of. Which again kind of ruins the joke, but that's Jim Brewer's fault, not mine. Oh, man. At least how high was good. Like, it'll always be... All I want to know, I'm not going to freak out, all I want to know is who's coming with me. And it's just like, oh, you could have been like, actually tried to be funny, and just like, nah, I'm just going to like complain about being cancelled and how I can't be funny anymore. But maybe you're just not funny anymore. Saying whatever the fuck I want today. Oh man, that's pretty sick. Hey, you know what else? This guy can actually become a necromancer. The only problem though is that I have with him is that he does not have you know, the sorry, excuse me. He doesn't have arrow and execution, or at least arrow and stealth. I think assassins are one of those classes that has a problem with getting execution proof. This game's weird like that. And this game also, like, it seems to kind of, like, had integrated a handicap into the system for the player by, for instance, making it so Slayers can't get frost proof and they can't get execution proof, but you know, they can, for instance, spawn with frostproof, or I'm sorry, not frostproof. They can spawn with frost and rage, which, you know, for a Slayer to have that means that they can get past, you know, being frozen. They just, or like, you know, as soon as they're done being frozen, they become enraged. So, you know, that combined with, you know, the triple strike is pretty dangerous. I'm pretty sure they can still use skills. I could be wrong about that though when they're enraged. Still waiting for that orc to cheat death.
Remember to die, Tark. Today is the day, Lugar.
We might have to see just how that turns out. You know, next, you know, Thursday, or this coming Thursday, rather. I'm not ending the stream yet, of course. I'm just going to remind people that I stream every Thursday and every Sunday. Ooh. Bloodstorm is a cool name. Ah. Not great for decoy farming. He has arrow-proof and beast-proof. If we could somehow get him stealth-proof, though, that's the only problem with my method, I guess, of training them, is that I use the death threat method, which sounds, you know, absurd, but basically you go to the outpost, you start the outpost mission, you capture one of the worms, you send a DT, you then check and see if they have gained any immunities, and then you can choose to, you know, add more levels to see if they get, like, you know, by sending, you can send multiple, you know, DTs, so you send one to them, check their stats, send one to another orc to see if that works out, and then all that stuff. I have a whole guide on it. It's funny. Wait, was it this guy that I got? Oh, I had to have been one of these guys. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. I'm gonna stone in a moment for a sec.
The Dark Lord will be brought down by a dead man and a wraith leading an orc army. It sounds like a legend, a myth.
I got some good stuff from the dispensary, Frodo. I'm higher than a toque.
Until it happens. And then it will be...
I'm pretty sure Merry and, wait, was it? Yeah, it's Pippin and Took. I'm pretty sure. They're both smoking a lot. Explain their mischievous behavior.
And into the history of Middle-earth.
Frodo, where's my ring? Where's your ring, Gandalf? Frodo, where's my ring? Feels like it's not leading me there. That's weird. Oh, now he's, at the outpost. Oh, whatever. That's still close enough. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, come on, let's go. What about this guy? Come on.
You're weak. Rush him. No last words?
Alright.
Now I'll finally get the recognition I deserve.
I always find it funny that, like, it is canonical that, like, the orcs talk like Cockney British people. And that's, like, in the books. I'm pretty, he like, describes them as talking as such. Oh, this guy's good. Although, we gotta figure out if he'll keep that. Oh man, we might actually have to fight this guy. We're gonna wait, though, to see if this guy, actually comes back. I really hope he comes back. He hasn't ambushed us yet, though. So, I don't know what's going on with that.
This is truly a curse.
I think we have a decent amount to work with now for now, though. I have stuff to do in real life, of course, and it's about time for me to get ready to do those things. Now I am going to be leaving for the day. I will stream again later. I might start doing more streams where I stream at one point and then leave and then come back later. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again Thursday. Have a good one.